The Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, on Wednesday presided over the 41st virtual meeting of the Federal Executive Council at the State House. The Chief of Justice to the President, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, as well as the National Security Advisor, Major General Babagana Monguno, retired, physically attended the meeting. 4 ministers, including those of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, Finance, Zainab Ahmed, Justice, Abubakar Malami, and the Minister of State for Education, Chukwuemeka Nwajuba, were also physically present. The head of Civil Service of the Federation, Dr. Folashade Yemieso, and other ministers participated in the weekly cabinet meeting from their various offices in Abuja. Before commencement of the day's proceedings, the council observed a minute silence for a former member of the cabinet, Mahmoud Toku, who died in April 2021 at the age of 82. The vice president, after the FEC meeting, spoke with State House correspondents. He asked for a rededication of attitude by Nigerians to reflect higher virtues of kindness, love, and generosity devoid of faith or ethnicity, especially during the Ramadan period. He stressed that a recommitment to peace and reconciliation across the board is fundamental at this time. Operatives of the anti-kidnapping unit of Police Command in Bayelsa have arrested one Solomon Ibe, 43 years, and Chris Amuka, 23 years, at Ovon Waterside, Yenogwa, for alleged possession of 125 rounds of live ammunition. The police public relations officer, SP Asinam Buswat, in a statement on Tuesday said the suspects were arrested while trying to ferry one bag of weed suspected to be Indian hemp to the southern Ijaw local government area. Meanwhile, the Commissioner of Police, Bayelsa Command, Mr. Mike Okoli, has urged the public to continue to assist the police with useful information to curtail crime in the state. The government of Bauchi State has said it would repatriate all commercial sex workers operating in the state to their various state governments. A commissioner in Bauchi State, Aminu Balare Issa, disclosed this at a pre-Ramadan sensitization workshop held at Bayan Gari area, a suburb of the state metropolis. He said this is to enable them to get a more decent source of livelihood. He said before their repatriation, the data would be taken through a head count by the commission of all the commercial sex workers operating in the state. Issa said the repatriation would be done in collaboration with their various states and local government areas. He said, "We're not here to arrest you, but rather to help and repatriate you to your various local government areas and states of origin so that you can engage yourselves in a meaningful and decent life." Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State is optimistic that the abducted Chibok schoolgirls will be rescued 7 years after they were kidnapped by the terror group Boko Haram. The terrorists had on 14th April 2014 captured 276 girls aged between 12 and 17 from the government girls' secondary school in Chibok, Borno State. Even though a good number of the students have been rescued, about 100 of them are still in captivity. As a father of all sons and daughters of Borno, I haven't lost hope that our remaining Chibok schoolgirls and other abducted persons will be safely recovered, the governor said, reigniting hopes that the students still in the kidnappers' den will reunite with their parents. While critics have lashed out at the federal government over its inability to rescue the schoolgirls, Governor Zulum says President Muhammadu Buhari is concerned as a parent of Chibok girls about the developments. Countless times, the president has shown me that he is not losing hope on the Chibok girls, Zulum said about Buhari, who swept to power in 2015 on a three-pronged promise of tackling insecurity, fighting corruption, and rebuilding the country's decaying infrastructure. He says to me, although a number of our girls were reunited with their parents and are being catered for by the federal government, he is not happy until the remaining girls are freed. Zulum equally called for more prayers from Borno residents for the safe return of the students.